Hi, thanks for joining me. Let's get a nice little gentle workout going, get your body moving and feeling good. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I'm happy to read any comments that you want to share or requests that you have, so leave a comment, subscribe, put the alert on. Let's get moving. Let's get a moving. I am standing up today and my feet are parallel. Maybe look down and make sure that they're parallel. Sometimes parallel feels a little funny. So arms are just going to hang down by your side and I want you to inhale. On the exhale, I want you just to nod your chin and just start rounding forward, nice and slow, nice and steady, coming all the way down to a good hang. And then at the bottom, I want you to make sure your knees are soft. Inhale. On the exhale, start at your tailbone and restack all the way up, growing nice and tall. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to come up. You're going to follow it up with your shoulders coming up to your ears. They come back and down, and then nod your chin. Round it forward. Most of the weight I have is on the ball of my feet and my toes. My heels are still touching, but I want you to be moving from intention and bringing your weight forward over the balls of your feet, and your toes will help you do that. Inhale, knees are soft, and roll it right back up. Shoulders come up to your ears, back and down. Let's do that one more time. Nod your chin, rounding forward, coming right around your center of gravity. Arms are hanging. And hold, inhale. On the exhale, restack it up nice and tall. From here, we're going to make our way down to the mat. Take your time. If you need a little challenge with that, I'm going to turn on my mat here. I'm going to cross one foot over the other, bring those arms out in front of me, and I'm going to slowly and with control lower all the way down to the mat. If you have that available to you, go for it. If not, meet me down here and take your time. And from here, my feet are going to be hip width apart. I'm going to grab the backs of my legs and slowly lower myself down all the way to the mat. Arms come down by your side. And I'm going to pull those feet in a little bit closer to my rear. And from here, I want you to inhale. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Settle your rib cage into the mat. And from here, inhale. On the exhale, pull your lower back into the mat. Get that tuck of your hips and then continue peeling and curling all the way up to the ceiling. And hold it here. Inhale. On the exhale, reach your head long in one direction as you articulate down, coming through your spine, one vertebra coming down at a time. Arms coming down by your side, and put some pressure on those arms. They're here. They might as well participate. Inhale. On the exhale, rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. And hold, and slowly coming all the way down. And uncurl completely at the bottom. We're going to do two more of these. Rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up. Hold, and slowly coming all the way down. And from here, I just want you to hover your right foot off the mat just a little bit. And from here, rock your hips and peel and curl it all the way up. Makes it a little bit harder since now you have your left leg doing all the work. And uncurl as you come all the way down. We're just going to do two on each side. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. Hold, and slowly coming all the way down. I lied. Let's do three aside. I'm changing things. I'm just feeling like we need one more. I mean, three. It's the magic number, right? Uncurl completely at the bottom. That right foot floats down. The left leg floats just off the mat. And peel and curl. Bring it all the way up. Hold, and slowly it's gonna come all the way down. And rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. And coming all the way down. That was 2. And let's do 1 more. And peel and curl it, lift. I feel that work right into the right side of my body, and articulate down, still taking your time to get those vertebrae moving farther down the mat. Uncurl completely at the bottom. That left foot can come right down back onto the mat. From here, I want your right leg to lift to tabletop, and we're gonna tap that right toe down, and exhale, pulls it right back up, and tap, and bring it up. And I want you to let your breath help you. So tap down on the inhale, exhale, pulls it up, really calling on those abdominal muscles to pull that knee back up. And my toes and my feet are along for the ride. So no, I don't have any tensional in my feet. 1 more time. Float that right foot down to the mat. Inhale, on the exhale, left leg floats up to tabletop, and tap that toe down and bring it up. My knee stays at 90 degrees, so I'm hinging right from my hip. And bring it up. And let your breath help you. Exhale as you pull it up. Let's do 3 more. And 2. 1 more time. Hold it here, inhale. On the exhale, that right leg is gonna come up and meet, so they're both in tabletop. And from here, let's tap that right toe down to the mat and bring it up. And left toe taps and bring it up. And right, and left. You can feel how this puts a lot more pressure on that center of gravity, a lot more pressure on those abdominal muscles, so you can feel yourself getting stronger right now. 1 more time right. 1 more time left, and then from here, right foot comes quietly down, left foot comes quietly down, and just let those knees rock side to side. Nice and gently, nice and easy, no real rhyme or reason, no real breath cycle here, just let yourself move. And then let's come back to the middle with those knees, and right leg's gonna come into tabletop. Inhale. On the exhale, left leg is gonna come into tabletop. Glue those knees together. From here, hands come over up to the ceiling. Palms are facing each other. And from here, I just want you to open those arms out to the side and then bring them right back up to the ceiling. And open out to the side and bring it right back up to the ceiling. And open, really trying to get those fingertips as far apart as you can and bring it right back up. 1 more time, open and bring it up. This time I'm gonna let you have your hands come all the way down to the floor, palms facing the ceiling, knees are still glued tight together. I want you to pick your left hip up to float your knees over to the right. Shoulders stay quiet on the mat. Use the left side of your waist to pull it back to center. And take it over to the left. And use the right side of your waist to pull it back to center. And take it over to the right. And center. And left, and center. If you are happy with your knees bent the whole time, stay here and keep doing this. If you'd like to add on some straight legs, go for it. Float those legs over to the right, straighten your legs, pull it back to center, and bend, and over to the left. Straighten those legs, pull it back to center, and bend, and to the right, and straighten, pull it back to center, and bend, and over to the left. And straighten, pull it back to center, and bend. From here, float those arms back up towards the ceiling. And I want you to extend your right leg out and your left arm over your head. And then from here, we're gonna switch. And switch. And switch. Getting those abdominals working. I want you to have energy in your fingers, energy in your toes. And get those arms and legs long. So there's a tendency to let your elbow bend as it goes over your head. Really reach it long, keeping your shoulders out of your ears. Get that stretch. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2, and last one. Pull everything into the center, hug your knees into your chest, and rock side to side, and give your back just a little massage. And send that right leg out long on the mat. Grab a hold of that knee with your opposite hand and gently twist or pull that leg across for a spine twist. Reach that left arm out to the side. On the next exhale, pull that leg back to center. That left leg is going to go long. Right leg comes into tabletop. Grab a hold of that knee and cross it over your body. Send that right arm out. On the next exhale, pull that leg back to center. My right leg is in tabletop. My left leg's gonna come up to tabletop. And head, neck, and chest is gonna lift up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs, press your legs into your hands, sitting all the way up, and flip right over onto your hands and knees. Take your time. We're gonna end up with our hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips, pushing away from the ground. The back of your head and neck is lifted to the ceiling. From here, I want you to reach your right arm over your head like you're going to shake somebody's hand. That left leg is going to reach out. My toes are touching. If you're happy here, stay here. If you want a little more work, bring that leg off the ground and bring that knee into the middle, and then reach it long again. And bring it in and reach it long. And bring it in and reach and bring it in and reach. One more time. Hold it here in the middle just for a breath or two. Gives you a little extra challenge in that balance. Getting some good cross patterning in our body here. Reach it nice and long. Float your arm down, float your leg down, and let's switch sides. Their left hand is going to go out behind you. Your right leg is going to extend. Your toes, and my toes are still touching here. If this is your happy place, hold it in your happy place. If you need a little more challenge, lift that leg. Do what works for you and bring that elbow and that knee in. They're going to touch and reach it long. And touch and reach it long. And touch and reach. Oh, sorry, that was a touch, not a reach. Curling it in. And reach it long. This time we're going to hold it in. Hold, hold, hold. And then reach it nice and long and float that arm and that leg all the way down. From here, I'm going to have you shimmy all the way down onto your belly and your elbows. Elbows are going to be right underneath your shoulders, and I'm really putting some energy into the ground. So you're lifting your head, neck, and chest and shoulders off the mat as much as you can. And I'm kind of going slightly outward with my elbows as well. From here, I want you to bend your knees. Belly button pulls tight to your spine. Spine's tight to your belly button. And lift your hips off the mat. This is going to be a choose your own adventure. We're just going to hold a plank, get all that co-contraction and all the work and all the muscle work it takes to hold this. So if you're happy here, stay here. If you would like a little more challenge, straighten out those legs, those toes, go onto the mat and lift those knees. No matter where you are, you get to breathe. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale, lowering yourself all the way down. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Make your way onto your rear. I'm going to bring my legs out in front of me. I'm going to bring my left foot and bring it right close to my right butt cheek. And then I'm going to take my right foot and cross it right over the top of my left knee. A lot of lefts and rights to keep track of right now, so my brain is working very hard. From here, I want you to take your left hand, cross it in front of that right knee, and then your right hand is coming up to the ceiling to grow tall. Bring that arm right back behind you and twist that spine as you look all the way in the other direction. and breathe. Inhale as you grow taller, and exhale, twist a little bit more. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Release that slowly. Let's switch to the other side. I'm gonna unwind my legs. My right foot is gonna come close to my left butt cheek. My left foot is crossing over my right. My right arm is coming in front of my left knee. I'm gonna bring that left arm up to the ceiling. Bring it back behind you as you twist and inhale, grow tall. And exhale, twist into that rotation. Inhale as you grow tall. And exhale, rotate. And inhale. On the next exhale, slowly release that. And from here, I'm going to have you stand up if you have it available to you. Don't use your hands. Standing all the way up. If you can't quite do that today, maybe that's something to work on. I'm going to come back to that position we started with, our feet parallel. And I am going to shift over to my right leg. I'm going to lighten how much pressure I have on that left foot. My big toe is just touching. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's just touching a little bit. Hands can come on your hips for balance. And then from here, lift that left foot just a little bit, and we're going to balance and balance. If today's a little bit of a wiggly day for you, which we all have those days, you can bring that big toe right back on the mat. It's not you're still going to be doing a lot of work. It's almost like you're spotting yourself. So take your body for where it is today. If this is something that's super hard, well, here you go. Here's your homework. You can do this while you're waiting in line at the grocery store, brush your teeth, waiting for your water to boil for tea. I don't know. Just take every little snippet you can, if you can sneak in these little stealth health exercises. Bring that left foot down, shake it out just a little bit. Feet are parallel again and even. And then I'm going to shift over to my left side and lift that right heel. And then just my toes are touching. And when you're ready, lift that foot just slightly off the ground. It doesn't have to be super high. And balance. And if you need a little more help with this, you can go to a doorway or a couch or a chair and just spot yourself a bit. I feel wiggly some days, and some days I feel like it's together. And from here, inhale. On the exhale, let that foot come quietly down. Let those arms hang quietly by your side. Shake it out just a little bit. And then from here, inhale. On the exhale, nod your chin. Round it all the way forward. Hold it at the bottom. Shake your head a little bit, yes and no. Soften your knees and start at your tailbone and roll all the way up. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to come up. Follow it up with your shoulders coming up to your ears, back and down. We're going to do that one more time. Nod your chin, round it all the way down. Hold, inhale, and exhale. I'm going to bring my hands together. My one hand grabs each elbow and just hang. Those hands fall again. Soften those knees. Start at your tailbone. Restack all the way up. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to come up. Shoulders are going to come up, follow, come up to your ears. Roll them back and down. One more time. Bring them up and back and down. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.